let's get into a little bit more on the athlete side of things because I think it's very, very interesting. So you mentioned some of the biggest athletes that you worked with. When I'm talking about like, let's say that I'm a younger kid and I want to do exactly what you're doing right now.
Okay.
How do I get a job to film for a professional athlete?
This is an awesome question. Dude, it just kind of starts with getting yourself out there. I don't have the biggest social media in the world, and I never have, right? So I had to do this through connections I made. And if I was a young person, like how the heck did this kid get into it? How do I get connected? They're not going to walk up to you on the side of the road. My business partner said that yesterday to me. And I thought that was funny because he was just talking at a conference, but who kids were asking the same question. And it's like, you need to put yourself out there. You have to start creating, you have to start building portfolio for yourself that people can reference and people can, social media is such a tool to connect you to other people.
Yeah.
It's such a life-changing thing. I run 2 businesses out of social media right now, which is amazing. And like, once people can grasp that and kind of get over the point, I know people can get scared about posting on social media and like have a weird thing about it. Get over that, start getting yourself out there and just start outreaching to guys. A lot of athletes are always looking for videographers and for content. It's the new wave. It's the new type of content out there. And as long as they keep sending them, they can send 100, 200, 300 messages. You will get a response at some point, regardless. We have a bunch of students that do it all the time, and we are getting responses all the time from them.
Well, so like specifically, can you break down the DM? If I want to work with a professional athlete, how should I DM them?
Oh, that's a great question. Dude, I mean, it's just don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Don't write a super long message explaining where you are, where you're from, why you do it. Like no one really has the time for that, especially an athlete who's making millions of dollars, right? I like to just send over a DM. I'm like, hey man, I'm a videographer. Would love to shoot for you sometime. I've got some great ideas. And then usually they want to hear what your ideas are. It's like, oh, okay, cool. This kid has kept it simple, short, had time to read it, and then it kind of opens it up for conversation.
So you don't even try to send them content right away and say, yo, like got some ideas, here's some work, XYZ. You just try to leave it a little bit mysterious.
A little bit mysterious. I've done both where we've made videos and sent them over to try and land something too. But if you're doing a numbers game, you can't make 300 edits and send them out in a span of a week. Like that's a lot of output.
I saw you guys film for Chris Jones, right?
Yes, he's one of our main clients.
Okay, super cool. I watched that video. Break that down. Like, what does that process look like? Did he hit you up? What happened? Just walk me through that.
Yeah, so this is actually a connection my business partner had before we started working together. We kind of combined our networks, and he was Tyreek Hill's main guy, and Tyreek and Chris were really good friends in the Chiefs. And eventually, I don't know the full story, but Tyreek kind of just introduced Kev to Chris, and Chris needed some help, and Kev started working with him, which then eventually, I came in and we started kind of just working on him together, which has been a lot of fun with him. He's a great dude.
Okay, so in the sports media and marketing agency, what are the most important qualities for a business owner or a business to have? Meaning, like, for example, on this podcast, if I'm going to have guests on, I better have fantastic hospitality. And I better be willing to work with people and make sure they have a good experience because it's a game of connections because you may go and say, never come on this again, or you'll say, be good. So I want to make sure you have the best experience ever because that's going to help me grow my brand and podcast. What is that for your business?
Relationships are huge in our business, meaning athletes are on a very fast schedule. So you need to be able to just do whatever they want whenever they need it. And like, there's going to be a lot of last second stuff. So being able to have that relationship with one of your athletes and being able to just go on the fly, on the go, run and gun, like this is what we're doing. We're going here. That is one of the biggest takeaways that people don't realize. A lot of guys want like a week or 2 or 3 or a month advance. Like, no, this isn't how this space works. These guys don't have a lot of time. Most likely they're going to hit you up, be like, yo, I have a workout tomorrow, come out. And it's like, okay, I got to get ready for this tomorrow now. The second thing is always over deliver, no matter what. If they ask for one thing, always give 2, 3, 4, 5 times more.
Mm.
And repeatedly do that. The hard work does not go unnoticed. Um, these athletes, all they do is work hard every single day of their lives. They notice hard work more than anything. So just getting them one video that they ask for, it's going to be fine. But if you need to stand out, you have to over deliver for them.
So that makes sense. So it's a game of relationships. Let's just say you're working with Chris Jones now and you want to film for Patrick Mahomes. And so this is your golden ticket. How do you approach that? Like, do you subtly be like, yo, can you connect me to Patrick Mahomes? Or do you just try to put the best work and hope that a guy like Patrick Mahomes would see it and then ask Chris Jones and then he'd connect you?
The best work. We would never go and we don't love to just go and ask for things. We always want to provide as much value as possible. And I mean, eventually, if it got to the point where we're putting in all this work and people are seeing it, and it's just Chris knows how hard we work, how much we have a good relationship with him. Maybe a topic of conversation would come up because, like, you do have to create your own opportunities, obviously. But we would never just go around and just be like, "Yo, can you put us on the Pat Mahomes?" That I don't even know if he has the power to do that, but
Yeah, I gotcha. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Somewhere on the screen should direct you to somewhere else in our channel. But as always, believe foolishly.